I'm delighted to be here. I'm back among friends in Berks County and Greater Reading. I send greetings from the governor, of course, but also from our new secretary, George Cornelius, who came on board in January and has officially completed drinking from the fire hose. He is taken on his leadership of the department in good form, and we're glad to have him aboard. We have a number of things to talk about today, and I want to talk a little bit about DCED for those of you in the business community who don't quite understand the full construct, and Merv mentioned earlier, I preside over 6 offices in the department. The department is basically driven along functional lines to drive our mission. My responsibility as executive deputy is to work with 6 deputies who manage individual offices in the department, who drive specific programs out and manage specific functions that together manage the mission of community and economic development in Pennsylvania. Ken Clothan handles community affairs and development, driving out the dollars that move to local government, the federal pass-through dollars that move into disinvested communities, the Main Street program, the Elm Street program, the Housing Redevelopment Assistance program, those programs that are essential for development in our core business districts. Dee Kaplan, Business Assistance, handles our entire menu of business assistance programs, and as you leave here today, you can pick up a brochure that defines them. There are probably over 30 programs in Dee's shop and some new ones that I've just mentioned earlier. But these are the programs that essentially touch business in Pennsylvania, where there's expansion, job growth, machinery and equipment, building and site development. All those dollars that DCED manages to move to business growth and retention of jobs in Pennsylvania are managed in business assistance. Technology investment is another office managed by Rebecca Bagley. Rebecca couldn't be here today, but she manages the technology investment dollars that move through the Ben Franklin Technology Development Authority, the early stage money, the KIZs that involve our academic institutions, and there is an effective KIZ here in Berks County. They also handle the IRC network. Here it's the Manufacturers Resources Network in Berks County, and that IRC network deals with the manufacturing community in Pennsylvania. And also the Technology Investment Office is going to be very, very instrumental in dealing with the new monies from the energy program, the $40 million that will go to the BENS for new energy and alternative energy development. The other office is International Business Development. I mentioned it earlier. Commonwealth of Pennsylvania in our OIBD office has 24 contractors working around the globe in 35 countries with 2 obligations: drive investment back into Pennsylvania and find global markets for Pennsylvania business. Our World Trade PA line item and our Office of International Business Development has worked with bulletproof accountability to drive $300 million worth of new sales orders for Pennsylvania businesses with the $15 million line item. Think of the return on investment, and think of how important that's been in this recession for Pennsylvania businesses to have that global buy to keep their people employed. Our Office of International Business Development is essential, and I've really been proud to preside over a great stewardship that Wilfred Muskins does at OIBD. Here in Berks County, it's the World Trade Center of Central Pennsylvania that manages the international business development. Long and short, I have great people that are working for me, and Mike Rossman at the Governor's Action Team will talk about his interface with the business community. It's been essential for DCED to be in this investment mode, to take the resources that the governor has made possible through his budget, and to keep the momentum of job growth going in Pennsylvania. And I also want to say this: the investment strategy that we had has now been mirrored as a result of the federal ARA, the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act. And ARA has been very, very special because it's taken our opportunity with state investment to make it possible to leverage federal investment.